Stafford and the Detroit Lions, taking on Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway from Ford Field. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. They'll be led out by a six-time Pro Bowler now in his 9th NFL season. It's Russell Wilson.
Gave the commencement address at the University of Wisconsin a couple of years ago. One of the most popular players ever to pull on the uniform there. The beginning of his career, he was a so-called game manager. Take care of the football and rely on the defense. Now, in this stage of his career, the offense runs through him, and it runs very well.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Throw left side complete. It's Carson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Carson.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28.
Wilson. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Tracy Walker on the tackle. It's a gain of 20. And the Seahawks first down.
On first down. Short throw to Disley. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
First down.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. He lets it fly for Lockett. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. An excellent gain, 35 yards. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. 1st and goal from the 6. Here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown.
Touchdown, Seattle.
A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Solid finish to the opening drive. Look, when you get down around the goal line, you have to account for his legs. We saw it right there.
Yeah, that's the added dimension to the offense, isn't it? Remember what the offensive line coach told us earlier this week? I told my guys, he's going to run it. We have to make sure he stays protected and give him an opportunity.
And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was Russell Wilson finishing things off with a touchdown run.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. The Lions making their way out, led by their 32-year-old quarterback. Hard to believe he's in season number 12 now in a Detroit uniform. Quarterback Matthew Stafford.
When I think of Matthew Stafford in Detroit, I think of numbers, and I mean passing numbers. 40,000 yards passed in his career last year before a back injury landed him on the IR after just 8 games. And to show his value to the team, the Lions lost all 8 games started by either Jeff Driscoll or David Blau. They need a healthy Matthew Stafford in order to compete in the NFC North.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
4 yards.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
And 6 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Ball carrier.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up the defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Pass from Stafford caught by Amendola. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a first down on a gain of 10. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Out of the gun, Stafford. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawks defense.
Brought down back at the 38-yard line.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. A shotgun snap for Stafford. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. 3rd and long, it's Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Swift, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that tuck rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Now it's Lockett. That was a 39-yard punt. Give him 9 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
To Chris Carson. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Here's Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. That's caught by Hollister. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Now 4th down.
Well, the coverage was tight that time. They allowed the pass underneath to him, but they rallied to him pretty fast, too. Converged on him and got him down. That'll bring up 4th down.
And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt. Certainly not what he wanted. And the Lions will take over. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. leverage guys, win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first down. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on
this defense, tough to run against. And those linebackers, they'll go side to side up the field, and there they get him for no gain.
If you can't get linemen upfield to the second level to occupy them, they have a field day just running to the football and putting ball carriers on the ground. Not many yards after contact when they wrap up like that.
He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time. And it's third down.
Rhythm there defensively.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. It's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. This is taken at the 15. An excellent return that time, 26 yards.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out first and 10. Now it's Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Facing a second and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now Wilson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Incomplete.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up third and 2. To throw is Wilson. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete.
Trying to get the ball to his tight end in the center of the field where he runs a lot of his routes and ostensibly is extremely comfortable. He was hoping he'd find a seam and a big gainer to go along with it, but that one was incomplete.
So possession goes over here on the punt.
Take over first and 10.
Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
For DeAndre Swift.
Second and 10.
He was covered by Jamal Adams.
Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. And some space here. He is down deep into Seattle territory. Hang on here. They declined that. So the yardage will stand.
There has to be confusion coming from the bench to the field about what their intentions are, because you guarantee they want the penalty.
Gallaudet's got it, and the Lions have a touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
It's one thing to be known as a guy who can make big-time plays downfield and gain almost 20 yards per catch. But how about the guy who knows how to put the ball in the end zone as well, and that's Kenny Gallaudet. He's an absolute threat every time the ball goes in his area. Led the NFL with 11 touchdown catches last year. Kenny Gallaudet is a guy that I'm glad that I never had to try and cover when I was trying to be a defensive back.
Now Matt Prater for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. 27 now as they kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And last time out they had to punt the football away. Anything positive possibly to take from that?
There always is when you're punting the football away. It doesn't sound like it because you're giving it up, but you've avoided a mistake.
At least you didn't turn it over.
You didn't turn it over, right? You're giving your defense a chance because you're punting the ball away and they're set to go on the field as opposed to sudden change after a turnover. Wow, now we got to go out there and stop people. So, yeah, there's always something positive to be gained from it.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First down, Seattle.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
28-yard gain.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. Throwing is Wilson. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And down inside the 15 he goes. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First down, Seahawks.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Jeff Okuda. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 from the 10-yard
line.
At the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Looking to throw. Wilson flush. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown.
Touchdown.
Russell Wilson with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. He told us he was going to hit the end zone a couple times in this game. I just don't know that he envisioned doing it in the 1st quarter.
He probably did. I'm not sure we did,
yeah.
Right? Because all the great ones, that's what they do. They dream about it, right? They think about it. They envision it. They think it's going to happen and almost will themselves into it. I just look at what he's done so far and just wonder what's left to come. Let's sit back and enjoy this one.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it was Russell Wilson finishing things off with a touchdown run.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Jamal Agnew now to return it. Now a hit and loose the ball.
Recovered by the kicking team.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Throwing to start the drive. Wilson. And now he's going to use his legs. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
At the 10-yard line.
So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. On first down, Wilson eluding the pressure right. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown.
Touchdown.
Russell Wilson doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. He's on pace now for 12 rushing touchdowns, and I think he's making fantasy owners smile.
I think you've got to change something on defense, don't you? I mean, we often talk about using a spy on a quarterback who has the ability to run and maneuver outside of the pocket. Maybe they need to change that to spying him, because this many touchdowns this early, that is demoralizing for a defense. One guy breaking them down.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now 21-7.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. To return, here's Agnew. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Detroit's offense ready to take over. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. First down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Kenny Gallaudet, the Pro Bowler, was his intended target. And it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
It's a gain.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Operating from the gun. Stafford. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson.
That's good.
This funny partner, you often hear how tough it is for a rookie receiver to adjust to the NFL. I think the same is true for tight ends. You're asking them to do a lot in the NFL game with the additional blocking that many of them didn't have to do in college. And T.J. Hockenson, he was the number 8 overall pick in 2019 and had a good rookie season with 32 catches. I expect that number to go way up as he gets more comfortable with the NFL game. A nice catch right there for a first down.
On 2nd and 9, Stafford throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Kenny Gallaudet is intended receiver, and that'll make it 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. Swift is hit, and he coughs it up, and the Seahawks have recovered.
Fumble on the play.
All fumbles are costly, but that one really hurts because he had the first down.
Yeah, that's all he needed, right? But the problem is we coach these guys to try and get more, but that doesn't count if you don't bring the ball with you, does it?
Seattle again getting ready to take over offensively. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The tackle made there by Jarrett Davis.
Jared Davis.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line to hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally, down at the 36-yard line. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they had. Oh, incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it there. And it'll be second down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Wilson. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. It's been Trey Flowers getting in there that time for the sack. Now Wilson. A short throw to Disley. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Brings up 4th down.
And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Lions will take over. So they'll trudge off the field with a bitter taste in their mouths after that failed 4th down conversion.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of analysis there on the sidelines. Was it the right call? Was it against the right defense? Should they have even gone for it at all? Will that change what they do going forward in this game? A lot of questions to be answered by them. The defense doesn't really care. They're like, bring it on again. We'll stop you the next time, too.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. Now he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Six yards left on 2nd down. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he loses the football the second time. Now loose football. The ball comes out. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. From the gun, Stafford. Turnstile's just a few yards shy in midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Trey Flowers in there for the sack on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
They'll run the screen with Carson. Able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. Well, pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt. And Detroit getting set to go now. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5.
From the 31, Stafford is complete to Jones. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
In addition to his really good hands, Marvin Jones makes big plays downfield. Ended up missing the last month of the 2019 season. Still had 62 catches for nearly 800 yards. And even more importantly, 9 touchdown catches included in that number. When Marvin Jones goes downfield for a pass, oftentimes he finds his way into the end zone.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. On the ground, this is Johnson. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first down at Stafford. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he's taken down inside the 30. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Stafford on first down. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. L.J. Collier in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long. The Lions on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. And he's got Amendola on the connection. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. They were in zone defensively, went with a crossing route. It's always interesting to watch that chess match.
Yeah, and I think safeties don't mind crossing routes against zone because eventually you're going to run into their territory, and that's when they lick their chops in order to get the big hit or play on the ball.
Offensively, nice execution to find a hole, make the catch. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Here's Russell Wilson and the Seahawk offense now getting set to go again. He's got to be feeling pretty good, playing well. Team has the lead, so just looking to mount a drive here that ends in the end zone.
And all quarterbacks will tell you, hey, we love a running game, helps us out. But at the end of the day, they want to rely on their arm, throw the football, feel good about things, keep things moving in the right direction. Right now, that's exactly what we're seeing.
And we'll see if that continues. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
4-yard line.
Wilson. There's that man again. It's complete.
Wilson's
A gain of 4 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
And the Seahawks on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Wilson. Now they go screen. It's complete. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I know you've got a baseball background, right?
A little bit. Started in minor league ball.
Yeah, you did some of that, right? What do they do when they do the signals? An indicator, right?
Whether it goes or not, yeah.
Yeah, whether the play's on or not. How about the indicators offensive linemen give when they're getting ready to run a screen pass? And if those get red, well, we just saw that there, didn't we?
No game.
No game. Deciphered it and finished the play off.
First and 10.
Getting set to go again, Matthew Stafford trots back onto the field. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Benson Mayowa. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Here's Johnson. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Stafford now to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, it's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit. We're not even at halftime.
Returnable for Lockett. Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7 though on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
29-yard line.
Chris Carson trotting back out there. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back.
And now look at this. Big gain, but fumble. And the Lions have recovered.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense.
Back onto the field comes the offense. Let's take a closer look at Kerryon Johnson. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here.
After review of the play, the line on the field is reversed.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, and that was a nice job of improvising, but it's not normal. Usually when a screen pass is taken away, you're taught to just throw the ball at the ground at the feet of the receiver so that you don't get it intercepted and just start over, but he ended up finding another receiver.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. Going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again, Wilson. And that is incomplete. Will Disley, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Yards to go.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing again here, Wilson. They'll try to set up the screen, it's complete. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a 6-yard loss on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a 1st down.
His kick is no good. That keeps the score Seahawks 21, Lions 10.
The 55-yard attempt, normally you'd say well within his range. A little surprised he came up short.
And he knew it immediately, didn't he? They are so calibrated, aren't they? They can tell the touch, the feel. When they put the foot to the ball, whether it's going to be good or not, he knew immediately he didn't have that one.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right at.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
And 4.
Now Stafford. And that is incomplete.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Russell Wilson now gears up to lead the offense again. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why. Looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But today's NFL does tell us one thing. If that guy doesn't play well, their team's not going to win. And right now, he's got his team in the lead.
And now they'll look to extend that lead. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jamie Collins leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
Another former
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Trey Flowers getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle. Maybe your highest-paid offensive line.
Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. But he will not make the 1st down marker. That'll be a turnover on downs. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give it.
And he has his receiver. That's Jones. Lions touchdown. Marvin Jones there to make the grab. And the Lions able to get this back within a touchdown.
When you're a great route runner, it makes you that much better as a receiver because now your quarterback trusts that you're going to be where he expects, and he's able to deliver the ball on time.
Prater on to add the extra point. He's got it to make this a 21-17 game. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 at their own 23. From the shotgun, he'll throw. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Makes it
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Wilson flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First down, Seahawks.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. Forced out to his left. He lets it fly, and that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 33 as we ironically approach 3:33 remaining in the quarter. What a first half this has been offensively. I mean, defensively, what do you do when you're getting torched like this?
No, these receivers are absolutely wearing them out. So 2 thoughts come to mind. 1, get some oxygen. You can fill up your lungs a little bit. And number 2, talk to your guys up front. You need a pass rush to help slow them down.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Now Wilson, escaping the pressure right. He'll run it, and they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the Lions' 20.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson, flush to his right. He'll try and run it, and he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
At the 9.
Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. To throw is Wilson. Dancing to his left. Now he'll pull it down, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back and forth. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Russell Wilson on his way to a historic performance. 4 first half touchdowns. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
The extra point now coming from Myers. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was Russell Wilson finishing things off with a touchdown run.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. To return, here's Agnew. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Detroit's offense ready to take over. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
First down there, but it's incomplete. Danny Amendola, the man he was trying to get it to. And now it's second down.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. On third down, Johnson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
Well, I think it's back to the drawing board, or should I say in today's game, the Surface tablet after this drive. 3 plays, they go backwards. They look like they've gotten something going right there, but they'll have to punt the football away to end this one.
We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
9-yard line.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Now a timeout taken.
Brings up
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And this from the parking lot, from an even 70 yards out. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's complete. They're going to get the first. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, right, Brandon. Thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to this slimmed-down version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. Back and forth, we win in that first half. This has certainly been an entertaining one to watch thus far. So let's get right back out to it as we'll rejoin our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. To return, here's Agnew. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker. And the Seahawks have recovered.
Stafford's pass complete. Fumble on the play. Recovered by Seattle.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Wilson eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And finally down at the 9-yard line.
Wilson on the keeper.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
1st and goal, Seattle.
Now it's Wilson. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
A gain of 5.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Throwing is Wilson. Flushed out right. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawks touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Seahawks.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went into the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Now Myers for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was Russell Wilson finishing things off with a touchdown run.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And the Lions are able to cover this one up.
Onside kick recovered by the Lions.
On 1st and 10, Stafford gets it quickly to Gallaudet. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 36 yards on the play.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. A shotgun snap for Stafford. His throw incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
Stafford's pass intended for Marvin Jones. Incomplete.
That's a tough one not to hang on to on 3rd and goal, but good job defensively to get there and jar it loose.
Agreed. That was really, really nicely done because there's no pass interference on the play. Timing excellent to get in there and knock it away. A win for the defense, and it brings up 4th down.
And the 13-year man puts it through, and that'll get the deficit down to 15.
Seahawks 35, Lions 20.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. As Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think there he had to come up with his primary receiver in a big way, just trying to get right to a secondary guy. Unable to get that play completed.
Checked down, but didn't even have enough time to do that. Incomplete. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A gain of 6 yards.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Now it's Wilson. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
Russell Wilson sacked.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Now a fair catch taken, maybe a yard or 2 shy of midfield. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Taken down by Bobby.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
42-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Stafford looking middle, and it's incomplete.
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
But we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't sit.
But how about this, a fake? And that's going to be intercepted. Jamal Adams with it, the all-pro safety. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Wilson, the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. After the interception, here's Wilson. Short throw to Disley, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
2 yards on the pickup.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Now Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down.
A loss of 9 yards. And it's third.
Wilson to the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Here's Wilson to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We always talk about how you got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket.
They're going to fake it from deep in their own territory, but he will not make the 1st down marker. That'll be a turnover on downs. Back out is Matthew Stafford in the Lions offense. And the stats on the screen tell the story. A great start. This defense, they've made some good adjustments, though. He's fallen off since.
Have to like what they did at the half, but you also have to like the fact that they hung in there. Despite the fact they had a tough 1st half, he was locked in, right? Rocking and rolling. They came out, made their adjustments, got their confidence back. Now they're causing him all sorts of trouble.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Stafford, this is caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Stafford to his 2nd-year tight end Hawkinson for a Lion 1st down. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Intended for
And now 3rd and goal following incompletions on first and second down.
Third down and
They'll run for it with Bo Scarborough. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
Matt Prater.
I know they're going through all the possibilities right now, but the truth of the matter is a field goal doesn't do them a ton of good. It'd still be a two-score game, so to me, go for it. Go for it boldly.
Makes the score Seahawks 35, Lions 23.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point, or in this case, a field goal.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Buying time to his left. Going for Metcalf. That's caught inside the 20. And touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, 74 yards. Yeah, the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Even though he was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust, make the long throw, and it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left. The key to everything when they're moving outside of the pocket, doesn't matter which side, making sure those shoulders get around and you get back square so you get everything on the throw and create the big play we just saw there downfield.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that will make this a 19-point game.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And the Lions are able to cover this one up.
Onside kick recovered by the Lions.
The first down carry here for Johnson. A gain of 3, second down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The intended target, T.J. Hawkinson. And it's third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. He completes it to Jones. Jones hit in the ball zone. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Recovered by Seattle.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. He throws there, incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up a screen. You don't want to throw it too early to have the defense react too quickly, and you definitely don't want to throw it too late, and that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
Under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Deshaun Hand drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Deshaun Hand, and the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Apparently they weren't interested in playing the field position game. They opt to keep their offense out there. A big mistake in hindsight.
Yeah, that one backfired. In hindsight's always 20/20, but let's call it what it was. We would have first guessed that one and said, don't do it here. Bad situation. I think they need to be closer to midfield before I would start to think it was a good idea. And once you start taking risks like that, you're going to have to keep taking them throughout the game, especially when they don't work.
Yeah, at this stage of the second half, interesting. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a third and about 4 more for a first.
touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
A 35-yard attempt.
Prater's kick is good. And that'll get the deficit back to 16.
The score is Seahawks 42, Lions 26.
Another 3 on the board. He's been the lone bright spot. That's now 4 field goals.
If this offense had finished a few drives, we'd be looking at a different complexion to this ball game because right now, the trade is really wrong for them, isn't it? They're trading field goals while the other team's scoring touchdowns. That's not going to work.
Here's Russell Wilson and the Seahawk offense now getting set to go again. He's been pretty solid, pretty consistent, just the 1 touchdown pass, but I think he's managed the game well, no?
I would agree with you, and that's what you're looking for out of your field leader, making sure that you're playing well and not making any big mistakes. Oftentimes, that's how you're judged. How big a mistake and when it occurs. No interception so far. They'll like that.
I just want you to know that you agree with me. That's going to get me through this 3rd and 4th quarter. Are you touched? He's patting his heart, boys and girls. He's touched.
Respect.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. He lets it fly for Lockett. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
They'll check that down to Carson. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
4th down.
Now here's Michael Dixon as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. Now a fair catch signaled for and made right about the 43-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10.
And Detroit getting set to go now. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Well, you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
On 2nd down, it's Johnson, and he'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
16 yards on the play as they try to chip away at this 16-point deficit.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. He'll get this one to Gallaudet. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
Detroit Lions 1st down.
From the red zone now, Stafford. Open man, he's got him to tight end Hockenson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
A 6-yard
Working with a 2nd and 4.
At the 12-yard line.
Throwing again at Stafford. Gallaudet's got it, and the Lions have a touchdown. Kenny Gallaudet, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, and the Lions are able to cut into this lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
So now Stafford will bring up the Lions, and they'll go for 2. To the air again, Stafford. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
Is no good. That keeps the score Seahawks.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Steps away to his left. He lets it. This is caught inside the 15. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. It's a big play there for Seattle. 46 yards.
Frankly, I don't know that this defense knows what to do anymore. Just look at their body language out there. The passing game has absolutely been relentless throughout.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. Dumps this one off to Chris Carson. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter.
Jason Myers on for the field goal. A 23-yard attempt.
And Myers able to knock it through. And that will stretch the lead up to 13.
Lions 32.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
Myers now converted on the field goal try. Now he's on to kick it away. To return, here's Agnew. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. He'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. To throw again. Stafford. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And now look at this. Big gain. And the Seahawks have picked it up.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by Seattle.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Will Disley, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Complete.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Brings up 3rd down.
From midfield now, here's Wilson, staying on his feet. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. And Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Boy, sitting on a 2-score lead at this stage in the game. That punter, he must be pretty lonely over there on the sideline thinking, why in the world was my number not called?
As far as he's concerned, the check will still cash, right? It's your choice not to use me in this situation. But I also look at it this way. Some coaches are more aggressive than others. They just want to take care of the football, have the ball on offense, and go at it that way. So a very interesting call, but he wants to take care of the ball.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Out of the gun, Stafford. And that's going to be intercepted. Jamal Adams with it, the all-pro safety. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
They'll take over.
If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
Man, to put it mildly, but look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
Wilson escaping the pressure right, and now he's going to use his legs. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
And the Seahawks first down.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. This one into the hands of Metcalf. A gain of 6 there on first.
What a great rookie campaign in 2019 for DK Metcalf, who came in with high expectations, was actually upset that he went in the second round, not the first round, but quickly proved everyone wrong who didn't take him prior. 900 yards receiving, 7 touchdowns, and looks exactly like a Seattle Seahawks receiver is supposed to look. Big, strong, physical, and catches all the contested passes downfield.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. To throw is Wilson. Forced out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Christian Jones able to take him down. It's a loss of 3.
3 yards. It's second down.
13 yards remaining on second down. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Flush to his right. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. That one goes for 24 yards. And we continue to see another example here of offenses just going for it.
And this game has really turned into a receiver's dream and a defender's nightmare because no one's being stopped throwing the ball downfield, and points are going on the board.
Makes the score Seahawks 48, Lions 32.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point, or in this case, a field goal.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Decent start there to the drive. Big hill to climb, needing 2 touchdowns, also 2 two-point conversion.
So, partner, how do you eat an elephant?
I don't eat an elephant. Who eats elephant?
Well, if you do it one bite at a time. That's the way they've got to play this, one play at a time. Yes, there's urgency, but they have to be careful as well.
Let's go with like a 50-ounce ribeye. One bite at a time.
All right, I'm with you.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Stafford. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Throwing again. Stafford. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
He was covered.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And that will cut the lead down to 13.
Lions 35.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Seattle again getting ready to take over offensively. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there playing keep away, first downs, they can't.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds.
50 yards.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout. And they hook up again for another big play.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. He's got the first down inside the 10. And it's a Seattle Seahawks touchdown.
Touchdown, Seattle.
It's a big one now. It's a big one.
And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner. Well, even on a passing play, he's unaccounted for as a runner, and he turned it into a nice gain.
A very nice run, and it turns into 6 points. The extra point now coming from Myers. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20. Hardly any time taken off the clock there. 2 plays, and they find the end zone for 6 points. Well, this is a touch cruel here. They've got the big lead. Now they're going for the jugular with the onside kick. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. So out now come the Lions. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On first down, Stafford here. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
For Gallaudet.
It's rare that a receiver of his caliber would drop one pass, but that's now 2 times he's had his mitts on one and lost it.
Yeah, and I don't think that they're going to lose confidence in him, though, because of the track record. Such a good player, maybe having a bad game, but I think they'll still go to him in a critical spot.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. On 1st down at Stafford. Caught by Jones. And they corral him just a couple of yards shy of the end zone. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. Kenny Gallaudet, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Stafford looks to throw again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
He was covered by Jamal Adams.
They'll try to run this one in. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis? And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Lions were able to draw a bit closer. So they went for it from the 1 on 4th and goal, and they got it done.
Is this the new NFL?
This is the new NFL.
This is the updated NFL, and I like it. I know that quarterbacks across the league have spent the entire offseason and even during the season lobbying their coaches to go for it more on 4th down. Let's go get it. Because nowadays, you've got to score points to win games in the NFL. You can't just rely on your defense to hold them.
I think the quarterbacks want to eliminate field goals inside of 30 yards, probably.
Well, listen, they have enough confidence in themselves that they can call plays and make plays that they won't need those field goals inside the 30.
Prater for the extra point, and that cuts this lead down to 13. Kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
And 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Dancing to his left. They'll run it. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
And the Seahawks 1st down.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now it's Wilson. Flushed out right. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
18 on the play.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. 2nd and 9. Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield.
Wilson's pass.
Call it a gain of 3, and that'll make it third down.
3 yards.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running, third down. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 29-yard line. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there.
First down, Seattle.
On first down, Wilson being chased out left. He'll try and run it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Wilson.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Seahawks first down.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's complete into the hands of Carson. Now Carson fumbles the football, and the Lions have recovered.
Wilson's pass complete. A fumble on the play.
You and I have been around teams, and they all have goals for games, don't they? And every team we've ever talked to says what?
No turnover.
Don't turn the ball over. 0. And they were that close to getting it done. Won't cost them today, but they'll hate that when they're watching the game tape.
And it's caught here, Amendola. That catch good for only a couple.
Out of bounds at the 47-yard line.
2nd and 8 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. Amendola's got it, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's a quick hitch route in the throw.
Stafford.
3 yards the gain there, second down. Stafford barking out signals and trying to get his guys set quickly. And he found it. It's on the ground. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Recovering by Seattle.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
Wilson's
Will Dissly, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Wilson wants to throw it. Able to shake him off. Buying time is left. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Here's Wilson to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Throwing is Wilson. Steps away to his left. Going. That's caught inside the 20. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. So on 4th down, here's Jason Myers for the Seahawk field goal.
a 31-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. And that will swell the lead to 16.
Seahawks 58, Lions 42.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point, or in this case, a field goal.
Onside kick, recovered by the Lions.
Stafford on first down. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end.
Stafford's pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. The Lions need to move. They're hustling to the line now. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground, and the Seahawks have recovered.
Russell Wilson.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
And caught up to him. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Chris Carson.
Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Oh, Wilson going to throw. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
And it's third down.
On 3rd and 1, Wilson eluding the pressure, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Deshaun Hand able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Well, that's the 4th time that they've tried to go for it on 4th down. They've only converted once, Charles.
And obviously not a good percentage. And if you're going to go for it on 4th down, you think that you've got the right play dialed up, you can't be stopped, your momentum's going to keep going. But 1 for 4, that tells you that you need to look at things in a different way, and you need to tip your cap to the defense. They've done a great job.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. One last throw here for Stafford. And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone as time has run out on this ball game.
Lions 42.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Ford Field.